Now this next pendant is beautiful, and it matches with the jade. It not only matches with the jade that we featured prior to, or at the beginning of the show,
right.
but prior to this show, we
Right.
had a jade puka pendant and
Right.
earrings.
Which a lot of you loved.
Mhm.
So there are a lot of wonderful details that I'm going to be talking about. But
There are.
if you take a close look, number one, it's this beautiful bamboo shape. It's a vertical bar that is just really stunning. It gives you the opportunity to have a larger piece of jade and also accent it with some design.
Now this is gold plated over brass. As Lori was saying, there are a lot of features. Now on the chain itself, it's a link chain. Half the chain is just chain. The other half, as you see on the screen, is pearls. So you have
Yes.
freshwater pearls.
Right.
So there's 6 freshwater pearls
Right.
that run from the front to the back. And it's that detailing, that interesting modern detailing that it sets it apart from
Yes.
a regular piece.
I love that.
Now, I also want to point out the back. The back has this extension that goes from 18-inch to 20-inch,
Right.
believe it or not. And the pendant itself is about 1.5 inches long.
Right,
Now, can you point out the detailing on the bail?
right.
Which we noticed we had to take it up close.
I know. So many exquisite details, and you can see it's kind of a 3D veil because it's lifted up, so it's not just flat. And then you can see all the design elements.
Well, 2 on the bail is the shape of a figure 8 or an infinity symbol.
Which is very lucky.
Which is good luck.
Good luck.
Now you could see the pearls next to the chain and then the pendant, but the colors, the cubic zirconia detailing
Right.
on the top, there's a big stone at the top, and then there's cubic zirconia in the leaves, and that extension on the back.
That was a very nice surprise.
It's
There's
hearts.
tiny little hearts. You see that? What a nice touch, what a nice accent. So you can clip in where you want to make the chain longer or to make it shorter. Everybody has a preference for where they want to wear it. And sometimes it just depends on what you're wearing. If you're wearing a V-neck, you might want to wear it higher or lower. If you're just wearing a U-neck like I am, you have that option to wear it higher or lower. And it gives it a whole different look. So that's what women love, is having that option to shorten or lengthen the chain.
Now, to be able to do that for 2 inches,
Right.
that's perfect. I mean,
Right.
to go from 18 inches to 2 inches, and you could see on the screen at the end of that extension is another freshwater pearl.
I know.
So all those little accents and detailing. Now,
Right.
when you got to figure, when you're standing in line somewhere, when you're going out,
Right.
when you're standing in line, people are staring at you from
Right.
behind. So not only, you can't just do the hair in the front, you got to do the hair in the back. And you
Somebody
can't,
told me that a long time ago. They said, you look at yourself from the front, right? Before you walk out, you might check the mirror and see yourself from the front. I mean, that's how you think of yourself and see yourself. But when people look at you, a lot of times they don't want to look straight on, so they look at you after you walk by.
That's true.
And they look at you from the back.
Or like I said, if you're standing in line,
Right.
they're staring at the back of your head or behind you. And this is the perfect thing to look at from behind.
Well, another thought is a lot of times you're maybe wearing your hair up. And so it's kind of nice to
I
have all
always
the
wear
little...
my hair up.
I know. So it's always nice to have little details like the pearl and, you know, the little pearl at the end of the extension. And as you see the bail, these are things that are for you to enjoy.
Well, it was interesting when we were sourcing this jewelry. I only really noticed the jade and the cubic zirconia, but then I had to step back a little and look at it in a little bit more detail. Then the pearls stand out. Oh, it's only on half the side.
Right.
Then the detailing on the bail. Oh, the bail's kind of a 3D bail where
Right.
it's thicker. So all these detailing, little details make it look much more expensive than it actually is. I want to point out we're having a special on these too. So if you get somebody a bracelet and you want to add the pendant, you're going to get a buy two special on that too, which is pretty incredible. The specials only last for a little while, for the month. After that, sorry, but
Right.
we usually are sold out or the special's over.
Right.
But we try to accommodate as much as
Right.
possible. Now, the ordering is very easy. You could log on to www.showcasehawaii.tv or you could give us a call.
At 808-892-3337.